Well, there she is. Little by little, we're getting there. Got the outside fairly well cleaned out, and I filled up the boat with water because I had some rust rings in there where the water had stood. And now I am pumping the water out. I've got this vacuum hose neighbor threw out for the pool. I guess they got a new one. And then I had this in the barn. This is a whale gusher 25 pump. It goes both ways, and I got with that extra bladders or whatever you call them, and I hooked it up, and doing good. Hooked it to my trailer here so that with a couple of clamps, so it's not a permanent place, but it was just enough to get going here. Only thing I didn't, on a small hose, like a garden hose, I could start it and it would drain the whole thing, but this doesn't. So it drains for a bit, but then it stops. Okay, we'll go up there and see what the other end was. I put some boards down in the cockpit here, but they've been in the barn for a while, so termites have gotten into a couple of them. Oh well, everybody's got to live. But the MacGregor 25 are known for thin fiberglass, and when you step down on this in the middle, kind of, it's thin, so this shifts the weight out to the sides where it's a little stronger, hopefully. And this is the inside of my 25-foot MacGregor. We're getting it cleaned up a little by little. We had some tar or something in here that is really hard to get out, so I have to use some other stuff to get it out. This is where I ran the hose down here. Okay, I just about got that pumped out. I put a weight on it, dive weight, and strapped it to it, and it seemed to be working out pretty good. I'd like an L there, something like that, so it could go closer to the bottom, but I haven't got that figured out yet. So anyway, and this is the pan that holds the people away from the water. So I gotta scoop that out. It's not too hard. Gotta stole that from my wife. It's a grain scoop, and it works out really good. But inside of the boat's coming along little by little. I've got to get up there in the front. It's hard for an old man to get up in the front there, but got the stains and all that ground off. I've been using, I was going to show you. Oh, here it is. I got this from Ace the other day, and it's not metal. I didn't want to use metal because this is a Nyalak, and this was the coarse one. I guess they're calling it 80 grit, but I tried everything else to get this thing cleaned up without using that, and finally bit the bullet and started using that. I was going to return it and get my money back. It was like $12. But anyway, there we are for right now. We're a little at a time working away.